Hey everyone, welcome back to FNS Sports. Clearly we're in the same location. No split screen happening here. Where are we? We're in
Portugal.
we're in Portugal together right now. Father and son back in the same place. We'll be doing a couple of videos like this. Actually, right after this, we'll do a Jamaica video as well. Jamaica's also playing tonight. So look out for that, Jamaica versus Ecuador. But this video is about something crazy that went down last night while we were sleeping over here.
I mean, I just wake up, my father here just tells me, "Oh, don't look at your phone, man." I'm like, okay. And then see like big headline like Mikal Bridges traded to New York. Like,
Well, he was in New York,
he was in New York.
but he's traded to the best New York.
Yeah. He's to a nicer part of New York.
A nicer part of New York. That's well said. We didn't get him for free.
We didn't.
So
Sort of free though.
my opinion, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But the price tag says 4 unprotected first round picks.
Yep.
A 2025 protected first rounder, routed from the Bucks.
Yep.
And a 2028 unprotected pick swap. I don't know what that means. I kind of know, but we'll get into that. And then a 2025 second round pick, which is nothing. And that was it.
Pretty much it.
That was it. Oh, no, sorry. There was one player. Bojan Bogdanovic.
Oh, yeah.
So Bogdanovic is gone after only
months.
After only months being on the Knicks. What do you think?
No problem with the trade. I'm gonna be honest. I think Bogdanovic wasn't really it. Yeah, he had a couple of good games in the playoffs with some nice threes. Never was a super big fan, if I'm gonna be honest. The picks, it's only.
Hold on, let me turn off this fan. I'm sure it might be causing some problems. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. We're still new to this whole YouTube thing. Yeah. Hopefully you hear us better now.
Yeah.
We're gonna not record over this. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, guys, again. What do you think?
The trades probably isn't as bad, I'd say. Hopefully, those trades don't go to any crazy players that we're gonna miss out on.
You mean the draft picks?
Yeah, the picks. So we got a good player for some picks, which I think is always a big W. And this player, of course, is in Bridges, is always going to be great. He's been great for the last couple of years. He's been probably Brooklyn's best player after all these superstars left after their failed collapse of winning a championship. So hopefully he'll be better in New York than he was in Brooklyn. He'll probably have way better players, and we can just hope for a title in the next couple of years.
I think that's what this move is about.
Yeah.
This move
is about get there.
To get there.
Get there.
Yeah.
We lost to the Pacers, which was very sad.
Without literally 2 of our best players.
Exactly.
If not more. More. Mitch didn't play either. So
yeah, exactly.
3 of our best players.
3 of our best players. And now we have, hopefully, they will not be injured for the next playoffs. And we will have one better player who is really good.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Starting shooting guard. Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Defensive.
3-point. He's just really good.
3-point shooting.
Yeah.
Can shoot off the dribble. Can create for himself.
This is the thing, though. It feels like it was expected and not expected at the same time.
The trade?
Yeah. It felt like it was like it could happen, but then it felt like the Knicks might not push it that far. Because then we had Mitchell for like a year ago, which people thought that we were going to get.
Donovan Mitchell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I felt like this was maybe going to be the same thing. Yeah. And it was like just a hope thing, like a conspiracy thing that we could try, but we won't get it. But now we have got it, so I'm happy. But hopefully he just, fits in better here than he does in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, he had to be the number one.
He had to be the guy. He was the face of the team pretty much.
Talent-wise.
Yeah. Exactly.
And here, he doesn't have to be that.
He doesn't have to be that.
We still have Randall.
Still have Randall. We still have big names.
Still have Brunson.
Yeah.
You know, I still have OG. I think we're saying that now.
Yeah,
OG, if you're listening, just sign the contract.
Yeah. And don't get injured.
And don't get injured. And don't get injured. Well said. So yeah, my take on this is very similar to yours. It's been out there for a while in terms of Josh Hart making a bunch of taunts.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges way on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Back and forth saying, you're over there in the wrong New York, come over here, and I don't know, all sorts of stuff, making fun of each other. And now he's finally over here.
Now he's here.
Now he's over here on the right side of the Hudson River.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I think we gave up too much? You can argue.
We might have pushed it.
You can argue we pushed it a little bit, especially with like the 2031 first round pick. It's a little far out. It's a little far out. A lot of these guys will be gone by then.
Pretty much all of them.
All of them will be gone by then. So at that stage, the Knicks will have to reinvent it themselves.
Yeah.
Some other way.
So that will be pretty much a new era of the Knicks.
Without the 2031 pick to help.
Exactly.
So in a way, you can say the back end of this draft pick
it's a little bit too much.
Yeah, but the first 3-4 years,
it's gonna be very good.
Zero problems.
And then they might have a plan after this. We might not be done with only one trade or one thing that's gonna happen in the next 1-2 years. Might become something bigger that they might have planned. Of course, with these picks that they took away, with these players that they have now. So just hopefully they have a good plan to make that 2031 the future as good as it is now or better.
Yeah. In the next 3 years or 4 years or something, we have
talent.
Also 5 first-round picks still in the chest.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The Knicks had like 11 or something first-round picks.
Saving.
Yeah, we were. The bank was full. It was too full for a championship team.
Exactly.
It was too full, guys.
So we got a player, from these picks. Mm-hmm. So hopefully everything works out.
I agree, man. It's already looking like a better Knicks season next season. And
the problem is injuries.
Well, we know who the injury-prone guys are. We know that injuries do happen anyway. Injuries are part of the game. And unfortunately, with basketball, there's only 5 players, 5 starters. It's not like football where you might miss one player and it's not necessarily the best player on the team or even the second best or third best. In basketball, the injuries really do affect your team. That said, having a guy like Bridges, I think also covers for OG Anunoby injury. Yeah. He can still fill in that small forward role. Dante can start again, no problem. Or vice versa. Bridges gets hurt, Dante comes back in, and we roll with Deuce off the bench or something like that. Depth is good, and I think this adds depth. We didn't give up that many players. We only gave up Bojan. And of course, I enjoyed his 3-point shooting. But that's definitely something that Bridges can replicate, right?
Exactly.
And add the defense.
Should we talk a little bit about the college?
Oh,
the whole college team that we got now?
Oh, you mean the Villanova?
The Villanova champions.
The Villanova Knicks, or what's Knicksanova? I don't know, something like that. Yeah. They're saying these days. It's crazy.
It's just building.
Yeah.
It's just going layers. We got a whole team. I'm actually let's wait for that podcast, little podcast group that they're gonna have. The Hart Brunson gonna put on Bridges there.
He's already on it.
He is.
He already went on it. I guess some months ago.
Oh.
And they made fun of him on that podcast for playing in Brooklyn.
So now we're gonna get a Knicks podcast.
We're gonna get the same podcast.
But now they're playing on the same team.
Now they're saying on the same team. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. So we can wait for that.
Exactly.
We can wait for that. The Villanova Knicks is here.
Villanova Knicks. That's crazy to say.
It is crazy. So Villanova is outside the Philadelphia area or
Yeah.
something like that.
Crazy that everybody's in New York.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
So here's what they're saying. They're saying that whenever we play in Philadelphia, it's already kind of a home game
Sort
because
of.
there's so many Knicks fans there. But now with the Villanova Knicks, it's with like the
It's like-
complete
yeah.
what do you call it? What's the guy's name from
All the
Thanos? With the complete Thanos ring,
yeah.
glove, hand, gauntlet thing,
Yeah.
whatever. Finally complete. It's gonna be so much Villanova fans.
All these college guys are just
and-
gonna come to the NBA games. It's gonna be like cheering for like both teams. It's gonna be so weird. Exactly.
I feel really bad for the Philadelphia fans. They lost all this trade.
all their little home guys are like going to New York.
They lost. Oh my goodness. Philadelphia is gonna be
Gonna be
just might as well name it New York 2.
Exactly.
New York Part 2.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't know if we have much more on
Well-
this. We're excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an amazing, I think, year coming up. Obviously, we still got a lot of work to do. We got the draft tonight.
Tonight.
25th and 24th and 25th pick. There's a guy named Ryan Dunn. You might not have done your research yet, but
Not much.
this people are saying we should draft a wing and draft a center. We could do that. We still got to see if we re-sign Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Hartenstein. So that's actually the biggest thing coming up, guys. If any of you guys are listening to this and you don't really know what's going on, you probably do. If you're even a Knicks fan, you're always in tune.
Yep.
But signing Hartenstein and OG is the next on the list. All right, that's how we
Yeah,
gotta
hopefully.
that's how we gotta complete this team.
Pretty much. And then obviously Robertson gets easily injured, so you know. Big things.
Yeah, yeah. I hope no more big trades though.
No. I want like
Chemistry.
just a smooth chemistry season.
Yeah, no more big trades. Right?
Yeah.
We added one player.
We added one player who's really good.
Yeah.
Who's all-star level.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So just keep this. If people get much injured, it's like bad relationship, then you can start trading. But just for now, it's just keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it. We added the player that we wanted to add. We lost one player for salary. Thank you for your services, Boyan. You did great.
They're amazing.
Sorry you got hurt in the playoffs. Would have loved to see you play more. That would have been awesome. You're a good player to watch.
Great
So, great dude. Looks like a great dude.
Yeah.
You know, and looked like a great teammate.
Yeah.
Came off the bench right away. So thank you for your services on the Knicks. Once a Knick, always a Knick, and I think we're always going to remember his contributions, even though it was very short and brief.
Very short.
Yeah. But we got Bridges, guys.
Yeah.
We got Mikal Bridges. And on that, we're out.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Yeah.
See you after the draft.
After the draft, probably. Yeah.
I don't care to speculate who they're going to draft. We'll see them after the draft.
Just draft good, please.
Draft good, please. Peace, guys.
Peace.
All right.